Let's please welcome to the stage now CEO of Habitat for Humanity of Greater Fort Wayne, Jeremy McClish.
One day in particular, I was watching a movie by myself, and my wife happened to walk by, and I think I caught her a little off guard. Now, it was PG movie, everything was appropriate, okay? But I think as she walked by, she stopped and kind of paused to take in what was happening, and then she asked me, "Are you crying?" To which I, of course, said, "No, you're crying. What are you talking about?" Trying to hide it, right? Now, don't get me wrong. It's okay to cry at a movie. I think we've all done it. Justin, maybe you haven't. I don't know. But everyone else, I'm sure, has cried at a movie, and that is okay. But I think in this particular situation, Molly wasn't surprised that I was crying necessarily, but I think she was more surprised by the fact that it was Rocky. Rocky 2 to be exact. So one of the things that I just love is I love an underdog story, right? I'm deeply moved by struggle and triumph, and when somebody accomplishes something, especially in a movie with the music in the background, when they accomplish something that's unachievable, right? Or even when somebody takes a step towards something, it moves me. And we at Habitat have this crazy vision of a world where everyone has a decent, affordable place to live. And you've heard us say tonight, throughout the night, that as a faith-based housing ministry, we seek to put God's love into action and bring people together to build homes, communities, and hope. And I think that's one of the things that I love most about Habitat, is that we bring people together. We don't do this work alone. So it's the volunteer, it's the corporate sponsor, it's the community leader, it is the individual donor, the partner family, our staff, our board. It's all of us. It's all of you. We seek to put God's love into action, and we do this by demonstrating the love of Jesus, and hopefully demonstrate and live out his teachings. Now, I'm not concerned with where your faith lies today, because I think we can all agree that giving and receiving love is what it's about, right? And whether you give the love or receive the love or both, that is what ties us together at Habitat. You all get to participate in this mission. And you all met Vincent and Gentile. They had to leave to put their kids to bed, right? But oh my goodness, exceptional, incredible people, right? Their story is so incredible. They're just incredible human beings. And I know that you guys felt their love, right? You guys felt their gratitude. You saw the joy in their faces. And I know for a fact that when they were on the slab, putting in their sweat equity, building their homes, alongside some of you, alongside our staff, we all got the chance to love on this family. But you know what? Vincent and Gentile also got to demonstrate the love of Jesus to all of us. It's a two-way street. We believe at Habitat that everybody has something to give and something to receive. We all get to share this mission, and that's one of the things that I love most. It's not just a staff and a partner family. It's all of us. And it's a beautiful thing when you bring a donor and a volunteer and a partner family, and they can have a mutual relationship. Because again, we believe at Habitat that everybody has something to give and something to receive. And here's the brutal facts, is it's going to take all of us to ensure that everyone in our community has a decent, affordable place to live. This is too big for one organization. So you got to hear just a sliver of their story. Vincent was in a refugee camp, and he slept under a tarp. He slept under a piece of plastic. He called it a tent. He was being modest. He slept under a tarp, and he probably did that for about 12 years. And a man who slept under a tarp in a refugee camp is now a homeowner. They were able to buy a beautiful home that Lancia Homes built. They were able to purchase it. And here's the cool part, is you all got to play a part in that. Let that sink in. We all helped transform this family's life forever, for generations. And here's the thing, at the same time, they've transformed my life. And hopefully they've transformed yours as well. They've impacted me by their struggle, right? Their story, their triumph. But mostly, they've impacted me by their love and their joy and their gratitude. We have roughly 70 families in our program, and they're all like Vincent and Gentile. Now, they're all unique. They all have their own stories, but there's this common thread that I know all of you can relate to. And that common thread among all of our families is struggle. Our families are hard-working families. They just need an opportunity. So our families are the underdogs. They're often overlooked. They're often under-resourced, but they're always hardworking. Always hardworking. They're the fighters that we want to root for, right? And when they win, we want to celebrate. And that's what we're here to do tonight, is we're here to celebrate. We're going to celebrate Vincent. We're celebrating Gentile. They have a beautiful family, and I praise God for them and for the love that they've shown all of us. And they're worth celebrating. And we also celebrate the 26 families that we're going to be able to serve this year with homeownership. We've never been able to serve that many families in a single year. And it's worth celebrating. And I'm so proud of our staff, and I'm so proud of all of you. And there is a but in this talk, and here it comes. But we are not done. We have so much more to do together. While we celebrate Vincent and Gentile, while we celebrate the 26 families we're going to serve this year, and while we celebrate all of you, in our service area alone, I was looking at some census data, and I looked at just folks that met our income guidelines. So folks that make $35,000 to $75,000, there are 19,000 people in the income guideline 19,000 people that rent. And of those 19,000 renters, 2,500 are cost burdened. They pay too much for rent. I was just at a housing seminar yesterday with some of you. JJ, I see you. Mark, I know you're back there. The keynote speaker put up a slide, and he said that there are 5,000 families on a waiting list for affordable homeownership in Fort Wayne. So, again, while we celebrate all that we've accomplished, I can't stop thinking about the thousands of families right here in our backyard that just need help and a path to homeownership. And we have to do more. I'm not satisfied with 26, and I know none of you are as well. The need is too great. And I'm convinced that the only way to do it is to do it together. And so we need your partnership tonight. Obviously, we're at a fundraiser, and we're not here just to raise awareness. We're also here to raise money, and you guys have done an amazing job so far. But tonight, I need your financial gifts as well. And I'm so grateful for the support of everyone in this room that you've already shown, and I also know that we have more to do. So I'd like to invite Brandon and Josh back up. They're gonna walk us through something. We haven't done this before, but we're gonna do one last final call to action. And as we get ready to do that, I just want you guys to remember we have a long way to go to create communities where everyone has a decent, affordable place to live. And I'm committed to it, but I want to do it. I want us to do it together. So please consider a financial gift tonight. And if you're not comfortable raising your paddle or your bidder number, you guys should all, texts should have gone out. So if you're more comfortable, you can click on the link in that text and you can donate that way. But hey, this is our last hurrah tonight. So let's have some fun in this last call to action. And let's see how far we can go together tonight. Thank you.